Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, The Great War, with me, Omega, and the Sublime Ottoman Empire. So, in the last episode, we have dealt with a situation that we have in... Well, I mean, that's not Yemen today, but in what the game considers Yemen, Marib, where we are probably going to have an uprising very soon, and I'm not sure how we're supposed to deal with that other than just take it on the nose. We have our units stationed here in preparation for the uprising. They're drilling, and we'll see what's going to come out of that, because we are in no way, shape, or form ready to have enough political power to actually ratify the treaty there. So, I guess we'll see. Anyway, that's the most important part. We're working on the Anatolian Industrial Revolution. That is the final, or, penultimate focus for us. We'll have 4 civilian factories coming out of that, and then additional 4 military factories from the next one. The only downside is that these take 70 and not 45 days, and then we can decide what we're gonna go for, either the military, the navy, or the political tree. I actually think that what I'm gonna go with is doing the first 3 of the military ones, because those ones will give us a decent amount of bonuses, and then we are gonna switch to the political one and just go through all the way to the power of the Caliph and then decide what we want to do next. That sounds like a good plan. Anyway, let's execute it. Let us execute it. One of the things that I noticed though is that our Piada Timeni cannot train anymore because they are out of equipment, so I'm gonna fix that by adding an additional unit here that's gonna train, which will cost us even more artillery, infantry equipment, and support equipment. Well, is that smart? Because these guys will then not get any equipment whatsoever. No, it's not smart. I just realized that we don't have enough even the infantry equipment. That will make it worse. So let's not do that. Let's keep... Oh, we no longer have the infantry equipment even now. Alright. Return of the Ottoman Pashas. Even though it took some time for our Pashas to return to their duties, even after the war in Tripolitania has been concluded, they're finally back. With their new learned expertise, they'll be more than successful in the forthcoming conflicts. Alright, so they gained some experience, skill. Nice. Not entirely sure what we're to take out of there, but yeah, you're really consuming an insane amount of equipment. Dang it. You're already... but I mean, stopping now doesn't make much sense because we're doing it for the bonus, so you might as well just power through it. No way we can get shipment from Germany. Damn it. Well, that's not like I imagined it in my dreams, but alright. And just tells you that we really do need more motor factories. How did we say we're gonna split them? 2 for infantry, 1 for artillery, and 1 for howitzers, right? I think that's how we wanted it to be. End of the Xinhai Revolution. The civil war in China has ended, the Qing dynasty has fallen, and a new republic has been proclaimed in its place. Really, that was fast. Though the new government was initially viewed with skepticism, the great powers have been guaranteed continuing trade in China, and the leases on the various port cities of the coastline have been renewed. The transition to the new republic is therefore expected to be smooth. I never really played China in this mod. I wonder if there's something that you would, achieve or do, because you're not facing the Japanese in any shape and form, so what's the challenge? Alright, construction is almost done. That is good. And this is just getting worse. 251 days. Wow. What is a man to do? 85, 91, 88. $60 days. Yeah, be about on 0 at that point.
Hazırım komutanım.
I mean, we will get 15% bonus to attack, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 15% modifier, so even if they don't have all the equipment, it's still gonna be worth it, man. That's kind of brutal. Brutal equipment situation. I would be hoping that we're siphoning some from here, but it doesn't work. Grand Vizier announces early elections. Scared from the huge success of rival party. What? Scared from the huge success rival party had in the by-elections in Constantinople, Ittihadists had started their preparations for the electoral campaign. To prevent the success of the rival party, Grand Vizier Mehmed Said Pasha, with the approval of Sultan Mehmed V, decided to move elections to fire earlier, and we expect that elections will be happening this spring. Alrighty. That is nice. That is nice. Oh hey, another factory. Where did it come from? Probably trade. We're exporting something to someone. Or I would hope so. Because otherwise, this is a bit of a bust. But yeah, we're unable to... I mean, we're slowing down the thing, and once they are done, it's gonna be fine. Alright, let's continue. Shouldn't be that bad. Question is, what are we gonna do with the foreign debt? I haven't really given it much thought. Because with the fact that we have repaid all our debt, we can start using this to actually help ourselves. If we could get some of these bonuses up and running, we could repay them by using large debt payments. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I kind of like it. So construction 1 has been finished, and we now have a lot of potential bonuses here, but I don't think we're gonna go for them. Let's go for the 1912 infantry, or we could go for the pioneers. No, but they're gonna be very limited in scope. Let's rather give all of our units a little bit more soft attack and breakthrough. Really, defense and breakthrough. Alright, let's start with the support weapons too. Advanced optics for sniper rifles and surveillance devices. The bonus of 2% for our infantry is going to be good, because that's what we're going to start working with right in the beginning. And in 164 days we're going to start working on the infantry equipment 1. And then we're going to do the hand grenades. Sounds reasonable. I'm happy you say so. Well, as I said, we might start thinking about these as investments. Especially some of the infrastructure and Ankara Kayseri adding population. Though I cannot imagine we would be able to do them in time. None of the... Okay, you give 150. So that would allow us to do 2. And you give additional 50, and you give additional 150. The question is how far into the war we're gonna be at that point. Because we might be already at the onset? I don't think so. Judging from the current day, we should join the war around 1915. But the thing is, we also need to consider. We also need to consider this part, which is our alignment. So continuing the German. Alright, but you also gave political power. An Islamic army. Attack against major countries, defense. Okay, so this one is actually a pretty good one. Oh, and this one actually German bailout. So we could go for the German bailout while going with 2 of the bonuses. Actually, it takes 180 days. I'll have to plan this accordingly. But the German bailout could fix some of the issues. The Mesopotamia one seems like a good one, but it's gonna be good in the long run. Right now it's not gonna give us much, so I'd rather do the French investment in Syria and investments in Anatolia first. And then when we can go with this. Though this one, we can do this one last. We'll need to start with these 2 to avoid potential war. Then Italy, because that joins later, and then last the German one. Alright, I guess that makes sense. It is, in fact, sensible. But we are really pushed hard when it comes to political power. This is crazy. Okay, did you guys finish your training? 99, alright. And 96. So first one, we'll finish it soon, which will start lowering the demands on the infantry equipment. The Lena massacre. In Russia, clashes occurred between the workers and the gendarmerie during mass strikes on the Lena River. The strike had been provoked by exceptionally harsh working conditions, and when the strike committee was arrested, a large crowd marched in protest. They were fired on by soldiers of the Imperial Russian Army, causing hundreds of casualties. The opposition directed blame Nikolai II for what happened. When a massacre caused the growth of revolutionary activity in the country, and the movement of socialists gained many new supporters who were disillusioned with the ruling regime. Alright, so you're done. You're gonna be next. And you're gonna take the longest. But it should stabilize right about now. How's the potential growth here? Almost done with infantry equipment. Almost done with you. Actually, I think I'm... Oh no, we're already doing that. Let's go like this. Artillery is gonna come last. Let's put you over there as well. We finished our first cruiser though. Nice. That's actually good. So let's check it out. Where are you? Oh, here you. 1910 Hamidiya class refit. So let me compare it to anyone else. Yes, light attack, light piercing, heavy attack. Really nice. The only issue is the armor, but it's just something we cannot really do. So let's not worry about it too much. Nothing here. 30 days. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do it. Though, it's gonna be... Recruitable population, local supplies. Resource gain efficiency, local factory. 29 days. Yeah, we won't be able to. I was just thinking that if we finish the focus and it's really close, we might just give it a couple more days, but that's not gonna happen. We'll just strike at them. Hopefully, what did I say, 4 divisions? Or 1 division? I mean, the stability would have been really nice, but... Oh no, 4 of them! Create a menu unit, create a menu unit, create a menu unit, create a menu unit. And Marip.
Emriniz yok mu?
I'm still not sure where I should put my units, whether they're okay here or whether we can put them here so that they sort of fight for them.
Dikkat!
I think it might be better to just station 2 here and 2 here.
Hazırım komutanım.
Because the expected result is gonna be that they will attack us and we will
Emirleriniz için hazırım.
defend against them. And that's always better, but I think I'm gonna do it
Hazırım.
just to make sure.
Dikkat!
I'm gonna put them like this and put these guys over here.
Bana kulak verin. Emirleriniz için hazırım.
We're gonna stay here in case the units are pushed out or exiled so that we can immediately attack. And that actually reminds me, we can send in more units, can't we?
Emriniz yok mu? Toparlanın.
Let's take
Hazırım.
4 of these cavalry divisions and send them here as potential army reserves. Do you have a cavalry reader? Damn, you are... Desert Fox, who's reading these guys?
Hazırım efendim.
Skirmisher, Commando, Desert Fox. Alright, so Mustafa Kemal will now officially command our units because his skills are so much better.
Sağlanın.
And you are gonna get commanded by Defense and Logistics. Aggressive Assaulter. Alright. This guy isn't... Well, that's the original commander that we had, so he's not bad. Let's put him there. See how it's gonna go.
Emirlerinizi bekliyorum.
So you're finished, you're still drilling. You have 18 days, so I'm gonna stop the drilling just like 5 days before it starts. Yeah, we're making it better now. And we got a second factory now. Awesome. Man, baby steps. We're doing the baby steps, but we're doing them constantly, which makes it so much better. And you are at, what, 59%. Alright, that's fair enough. Fair enough. So research 125 days, that's gonna happen right after.
Dikkat!
How are you guys doing? Are you coming? Yeah, you're coming. So let me just select another cruiser because you will be done somewhere around 1913. So we need to put another cruiser for a refit. So let's go with you. Cruisers won't be anything major to write home about, but they will be good enough for our purposes. And let's just... what do I get? 12 days, yeah, we're not gonna be able to ratify it. Damn, and there's just a couple of political PowerPoints.
Emriniz.
But alas, I kinda screwed that one up.
Beni dikkatle dinleyin. Burayı dinle.
As they say, I screwed the pooch on that one.
Hazırım efendim.
And we're gonna be stationed over here to
Emirleriniz için hazırım.
work as a support unit. I mean, for what they are really not bad. They have a decent effectiveness. 9 days. Yeah, but... damn, we're gonna be really short. Just a couple points. That sucks.
Emredersiniz.
I wish we weren't, but alright. I guess that's all we can do. 524. Yeah, taking it down significantly. So what's your 67, breakthrough 27? Yeah, we should be fine. Supply wise, we're doing good. Yeah. This port is good. They either buffed the ports or... No, it's a regular level 1 port. Surprising. Alright, 5 days left. Let's stop the drilling so that you regain your organization. I don't expect them to be a heavy resistance, and hopefully we're gonna get a bonus for subduing them, but I just want to say that was not what I wanted to achieve here. You know, I was actually hoping that this would not be the case, but what can we do? You don't get always what you want. Yeah, we're gonna be really short, like 3 points or 4 points, something like that. Alright, so you'll now start working also on this one? Or will they all fall? No? Okay, we're exactly on full. Which is what I like to have, at least one full construction line. So now, national arms industries. To secure the integrity of our empire is to secure the military independence of our nation. We must invest in national arms industries and end our reliance on the West in order to successfully defend our nation from foreign invaders. So 4 military factories. The one that we're building is gonna fall here. So 1 for you, 2 for you, and 1 for you, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so they're gonna fix it, and then the next ones are maybe going to come. No, we need recon way later when we get actual interceptors and multi-rolls. So let's keep it as it is. 1 per month. Man, it's good to see that we have what it takes. Alright, so here comes the Uprising. Let us just take it. Okay, it wasn't like 3 points, but it definitely isn't more than 8 points. Damn. Alright, well, let's hope our units are up for the task. They should be. Yeah. They're our elite, so they should be able to handle this. Alright, so that is what I thought would happen. They exiled 2 of our units. Alright, well, then that's why you guys are here. So you can attack here and you can attack here. We're winning actually, that's good. And we are definitely winning here, which is also good. But I don't think that's gonna be... We'll need more units here, definitely. So when you guys come... Yeah, we'll need to put you in here to attack from this area. Alright, and this is not going exactly as we thought it would. Damn, because it's mountains, that's exactly what I was afraid of. Come on. Well, sometimes it allows you, you know, as with the Italians, to fight. Sometimes it exiles your units like this, and whatever you choose is just what you will get. 43.2. Yeah, we're not gonna win these, that's the issue. Our units are gonna start falling out of the combat. We can keep rotating them in, but unless we get reinforcements here, it's not gonna be enough. So let me just pull... You guys won't be able to do anything. We need more regular units. They're stronger than I expected them to be. Alright, let's pull you guys to the second army and just have you Alright, move there. And then go here. I just want to finish it as fast as possible.
Hadi gidelim.
And the current situation is not really playing into our cards here well. 39.9. They're not causing us any harsh damage, but it's gonna be really hard to rotate our units effectively here if we don't get more of them coming. But you guys are already on your way, and once you get here, you'll be able to do it effectively because you're gonna move to this province, and from there we're just gonna be, or we can basically attack with you and have the cavalry move north. That's maybe even a better option because this province is going to be more important for us as it's a mountainous area, and if we can push that unit away from it to Marib, they are going to be encircled and destroyed there. And I mean, to be fair, we're getting military experience from this, so it's not a waste. It is not a waste. It's actually a pretty good choice. Cool. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode where we're gonna finish this Uprising suppression. See you there.